the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got it, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. Was the good guy till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? Never been afraid to play my cards. What's a risk to a winner? Barely hang out with these days. What's a lame to a real one? Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Never turn my back on my guys when they need me. Gotta give respect for my job, it ain't easy. In a good mental state and God is the reason. This is plain Jane season. Fresh up off the plane in Japan, I ain't leaving. They say seeing is believing. Well, here's a briefcase with $1 million even. This all week, no days off. This hard work gon' pay off. I made myself a promise young. I would never work a day job, put it in the safe. Never know when I'm gon' need that. Came here with my gang, you don't know where your homies at. Gave you a lot of game, you don't owe me back. You say you a boss, gotta show me that. Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? I got game, Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a two up? go, bucket off the pick and roll. Champ, gotta go, we don't move it scary.
Last time a shed a tear, that when Prince died. Cause if we rockin', then you know we rockin' like a Slipknot. See, this ain't basketball at halftime. We on switch sides. She thinks she love me, but she fell in love with my rich side. I got it for less. Flip that, then I got on a check. Dispatch, then we go on a race. Switch it up if that other place. Mix it up, got a lot on my plate. Got the broccoli and cheese with the beef on the side. This ain't no regular steak. No one wrong way. Richer than me. This ain't up for debate. You out of luck. Maybach, lay black, matte black. Just to on your truck. Now I'm in the AMG with the all black tint. They don't know it's me, but they got a little hint. How you worry about it when you can't pay rent?
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cleveland Browns. The Florida Atlantic man, Greg Joseph, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Cleveland. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Oh, that was a thing of beauty right there. Look at how quick those blockers fired off the line once the ball was snapped. That was an O-line on a mission, all in sync, and the defense is lucky that play only picked up 5 yards.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. First carry now for Kareem Hunt, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up
3rd and 2, Watson. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
Back to the ground. This time it's Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
They run it again with Chubb. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd down and 6.
Here's Watson. That is caught. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 33. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks. Watson on first down. And he whips that one incomplete there.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
Now Watson. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Going to begin the drive here with Madison. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Flush to his right. toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. On play action, Cousins sliding out of the pocket. Now a diving effort right sideline. He's got it. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. On the jet sweep, here comes Jefferson. On this one, he may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It's a gain of maybe 3, but it's going to leave him with still about 8 or 9 to go on 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Cousins. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. They'll try and throw for it here. That's down the field for Jefferson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to unnerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Here now 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line. Play fake. Cousins. Rolling to his right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Play action's supposed to be used to slow down pressure, slow down blitzes. In this case, though, if it takes a little too long to develop, you got people right in your face.
And lucky just to get rid of the ball with the arm going forward. Could have been a fumble. This goes out wide from Madison. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. Now Cousins on 4th down. They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Watson and the Browns now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. After the interception, here's Watson. It's caught inside the 25. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. That one goes for 30 yards. From the red zone now, Watson. Flushed out right. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. And trouble trying the middle here. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now a 3rd and 6. Now it's Watson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Browns! offense of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive in particular. If they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ballgame.
Yeah, some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. Cousins in step with Jefferson that time. First down, Vikings.
First down, Minnesota.
Looking to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Ron Thornhill. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
The Browns take over first and 10 at the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. To throw is Watson. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst.
And the third interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. They begin this drive with Chubb. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
2 yards on the pickup.
Watson off play action. He'll buy some time right. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Watson to throw on 3rd and 1. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. On 1st and 10, Watson. And he coughed it up. And the Vikings pick up the football. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Play action now. Cousins. Oh, going for Jefferson downfield. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson. 63 yards. And the Vikings are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Joseph connects on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Joseph to kick off for Minnesota.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Browns take over first and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. Now a first down throw, Watson. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. There he goes, right side. A big play there just before halftime. 75 yards.
And what a letdown after a huge play. He's going to pull this in and then set sail for the end zone. And he nearly made it too. But he's going to be tracked down just short of the goal line. So a big play there that's going to set him up with first and goal at the 1-yard line.
Chubb is in. Touchdown, Cleveland. And that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he's got this to Jefferson. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Run play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Off the play fake, Cousins. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's going to be incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Final play of the half, Cousins. He's going to let it go again. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, this is Madison. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. That is caught. And he will have a Vikings first down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Madison running right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
He was taken down by Grant Delta.
Cousins to throw it. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Grant Delpit, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6. And not a blitzer, but still able to get there from a strong safety position.
Yeah, I think that was a great example of what they call football IQ. Recognizing he was open, had a chance, and went ahead and got to the quarterback.
Throwing, Cousins. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, Charles, just some visibly frustrated.
Run it back.
Yeah.
Run it back.